morning, guys. It's Tracy from Novascotialiving, and we're just doing a little trip into town. My teenager missed the bus, of course. I was going into town anyways, but I planned on taking the truck. But now I have to take the van. I got two babies with me, and all the girls went off to school. Shush, 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 shush. Yeah, we're going to swing into my dad's, and I have to do a couple of errands, and I just thought I'd bring you guys along. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. I'm not even wearing a jacket, but I'm not the greatest person to ask if I'm hot or cold. I'm always hot, so I can walk outside in a tank top in the middle of a snowstorm and it wouldn't bother me. I swear, he's slower than Molasses in January. Alright, this is the mall. I know you've seen it in some of my other videos when I go to Tim Hortons. I'm sorry for the shakiness. I have to go in here to the bank machine. So I'll just show you a little bit. It's, when I say it's a mall, it's just a teeny tiny little thing. There's a Dollarama, a drugstore, a bank, and then there's Public Works or something like that. And way that down there, they must be doing renovations in here, but yeah, popular spot, huh? So there's the bank machine I'm going to, and there's the Shoppers Drug Mart. So here we go. It's that kind of day. I actually just sent my teenager back into the mall because I don't think I grabbed the money out of the bank machine. I don't see it. Oh my goodness. I wish there was a reset button like on the old Nintendo. Yeah, I did forget it in the machine. This is our $20 bill. Oh, I feel like such a doorknob, but it's the Monument, Canadian National Vimy Memorial on one side, and it's Queen Elizabeth on the other side. And this is our only green bill that we have, I think. Our $5 bill is blue, our $10 bill is purple, our $50 bill is red, our $100 bill is like a brownish gold. A large dark roast double-double. Yeah. Honey dip donut, honey glazed donut, whatever it is. Okay. And then glazed cinnamon bun, please. And that's everything. $4.67. Thank you. You're welcome. Alright, I just dropped him. And I was going to drop this little baby off to the sitters for the day. But I just got a call. I'm telling you, this day is ass backwards for me. Completely forgot about a meeting that I was, like a worker was coming to the house. Yeah, she's going to be there around 11, so I am still going to do the couple little things I planned on doing this morning and try to zip out there to see her. I don't have time to tidy up too much, but you know how it goes. Like, my house isn't perfect, but when you know somebody's coming, you just want to make sure the toilet's flushed or something like that. But living in a house of kids, everything's unpredictable, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But right now, I made arrangements with this guy that buys antiques and stuff, and I was supposed to come yesterday, but yesterday was a different day too, so I'm gonna swing by his house. And I bought one of those oil lamps. I'll show you. He's not home, but living in Nova Scotia, you know, life's a little different here. So he's not home. He left it outside, and for me to just put the money in a little box there on his front step. So that's what we're gonna do. For those that are curious, this is our $5 bill. So let's go get that lamp. Now, before I go to my dad's, I'm still going to the babysitters that usually takes, you know, my kids sometimes. She picked up a giant bag of potatoes for me. I think like a 50-pound bag or more for $7. So I'm picking that up right now because that, you know, takes up space in her house. But she picked it up a few days ago. It's just we hadn't been in town, or I haven't been in town anyways. But yeah, we're gonna go get that. Oh, it's a beautiful day. See all the way down to the wharf. My Tim's in hand. The birds are singing. The sun is shining and there's not a stinking cloud in the sky. What a great day. Okay guys, we're on our way home. We just left Dad's. And yeah, I got the two babes with me. And he showed me how he makes his NutriBullet drinks. We have one and I used to make them all the time. I need to get back into that, but he, I'm trying to convince him to do a tutorial on it, but he's just laughed. He's like, oh, I'd have to wear a mask. I said, well, I don't have to show your face, so I'll have to keep working on that. But I fixed his, well, there was nothing wrong with his laptop, but to just put a few shortcuts on his desktop so he could find what he was looking for. And yeah, so we're homeward bound, and for our meeting, I'm getting a little later start, but it doesn't matter. We'll get there when we get there. It's time to go get Miss Misha. But I'll show you the little quagmire, I'm using that word correctly, that I'm in right now. The little baby is upstairs having a nice little snooze. And I'm going to show you what Mr. Mays is doing right now. And Miss Misha is only, you know, 15 minutes away. I certainly can't leave these babies away, but I have to leave them within 10 minutes, and I have two babies that I have to get ready to put in car seats, which, if you don't know, I'll come out here so you can hear me. If you don't know, I hate car seats. They're a pain in the butt. So, little baby upstairs sleeping, I'll show you what Mr. Mays is doing. He's sleeping. I'm gonna have to wake this beautiful baby up and another beautiful baby up. Oh, jeez. I tell you, these are the trials and tribulations of being a parent. I'm not gonna say a mom, because there's lots of stay-at-home dads, and I salute ya, but jeepers creepers. I really just want to lounge at home, but I need my baby Misha home, so let's do the nasty deed and go wake up these babies. We're just on our way to get Miss Misha. I just wanted to show you, I'm driving real slow now, but where I live, there's a lot of wine vineyards, and they're beautiful. Right now, there's nothing growing, of course, but they're going to start growing. I'd like to take a little walk just along this road. I can't stop because there's no place to park, but yeah, a lot of wine vineyards in the village that I live in. And they're really pretty. I don't know, it's wine country, and just a little pocket of Nova Scotia. I'm sure there's other pockets, I just don't really know about them, but where I am, there's a nice pocket of wine vineyards. Beautiful. Let's get Misha. Did you have a good day at school?
Yeah.
So, do you remember where you went to today? Where? Russia. You went to Russia today. How cool is that? What did you learn to make today?
Butter.
You made butter. That's fantastic.
But we're gonna make muffins out of the butter.
Oh, yeah.
Because we can make muffins out of the butter.
Yeah. Well, we use butter for a lot of things, don't we?
Yep.
Yeah. Here, put this in your book bag. Are you going to wear it? You're my little tiger. All right, can you show everybody what your nesting doll looks like? That's Misha's nesting doll. So cool. got some treasures today. What treasures did you get?
Some golden mug and some breaking shells and a tiny shell, a gold shell.
Really? Well,
and
that's
a shell
nice.
that I can put them in.
All right, we just got home, and yeah, Misha's showing everybody her picture again. This is a big bag of flour he got yesterday when he went to Halifax. There's a Costco in Halifax that's about 2.5 hours away from where we live. And I always get my flour there. I have some other Robin's flour or something in the laundry room, but while he's there, I like for him to pick that up. I'm going to put that in our deep freezer for a couple days, and it freezes, and it potentially kills anything that might be in there, any eggs or anything. I know that sounds gross, but you just never know what's in there. So I put the whole bag right in our deep freezer and let it get nice and cold. Anyways, I just wanted to show you, I'm starting to bring stuff in from the van because we were to Dad's today. There's that still 50-pound bag of potatoes. I could bring it in, but I'm not going to do it because I'll be paying for it later. But he had this for the kids. How cool is that? Big Block World Atlas. I didn't get a chance to open it, so I just thought since Misha's home, she's going to help me look at this. There's, this is like a pocket of some kind. Now this he bought secondhand for $2.50. It has a couple of world maps. Let me see. Just a minute, Mish. Just a minute.
And the puzzle. And the puzzle.
Yes. So there's South America and North America, which is, of course, United States and Canada. We are right here on this little lip right here. That's where we are. In Nova Scotia. It'll focus. And if I have to say, the part of Nova Scotia, we're right where the tip of my thumbnail is on the inner side. And that's the Bay of Fundy in there. And the other stuff that's in here. A book that opens up. And yeah, she's anxious to get into here. This is a block puzzle, it said on the front. So, like the country, Brazil. And you can put it together. It's all blocks.
I know.
But just a minute, Mish. Oh, there's travel trivia playing cards. That's never even been opened. Don't open them right now, Mish.
And stickles.
But for the question on the bottom, how many stars represent the states? How many stars representing the states are on the U.S. flag? Oh, can any of you guys answer below? I know, but do you know? And stickers to decorate your map of the world. This is all pretty much brand spank. There's a sticker missing there, but... Yeah. Oh, no, Misha just took it. Look at that. Pretty cool. Anyways, thanks, Papa.
Bye.
Say thanks, Papa.
Bye. Thanks, Papa.
Alright, guys, I know you've been seeing a lot of me today, and, yeah, I'm just trying to bust out of this box I live in. But, yeah, I think it's going to be an easy supper. There's leftover roast beef and some gravy and some veggies and a little bit of potatoes left from last night's dinner. If you haven't seen it, there'll be a link below, like I mentioned. Anyways, we're just going to do that for supper, and it's just one of those days. I'm going to take the easy way out and use the leftovers, and if somebody else wants to cook a little something, have at her. The girls are home from school. My teenagers will come home from school, but Miss Mally is here on the couch asleep. She had called me this afternoon saying she's not feeling good, but I said, if you come home, you got to lay in your bed all day. You know, stay in your room and rest. And she said no, but she came home and went right to sleep, so it makes me feel bad, but she mustn't really have felt good, so I don't know whether she'll be to school tomorrow. And we're just going to have a mishmash of supper, so I'll have to show you that. So let's get that started. Again, this is not a tutorial, but I'm just showing you what I'm doing. Leftover roast beef gravy. I added some water to it. Some sausages over there boiling. I'm going to boil them for a while. I poked the holes in the sausages because I'm going to fry them up after, but boiling gets a lot of the fat out. And I got to turn this down. I'm going to add this meat to the gravy, and simmer it. I'll turn it way down low and let it simmer for about 40 minutes or so while the sausages boil. I fry them up. I will grate some cheese. I'll heat up the vegetables in the microwave. I'll probably do some fries in the oven. And Bob's your uncle. That's the leftover veggies from yesterday. Just so you know, you guys, this is the leftover roast beef cut up with the gravy. And I know you've seen that, but this could be used for hot roast beef sandwiches. This could be diluted down with some more beef stock, or even just straight up water with some salt and onion tops or onion soup mix, and make a roast, like a beef stew. It's so good. I cut the meat up nice and small, but if you left it in chunks, that's perfect. Perfect for a stew. Really. You just add the water till it's the thickness of your, liking, and so easy. So easy. I was about to take the sausages out of the pot, but Misha wanted to show me some of the treasures she got at school. She goes to a play learning school right now. She's only 4 years old, so she'll be going to school when next year. All right, one more thing.
Yeah, but
who let you have that, hon?
The teacher.
The teachers. What are they? Show everybody.
A sea monster and a pig.
A sea monster and a pig. Well, that's pretty darn cool. Don't you think?
I've been good at school.
You are excellent at school. All right, let's get to cooking, huh?
But I couldn't find the shell, so these are my treasures.
Yeah, well, treasures come in all shapes and sizes. Yep, that's how you do it. As I'm grating cheese, these two walk out. No, if that isn't Nova Scotia living, I don't know what is.
Really?
Mm-hmm. All right, there's the final product. Again, it's not, I didn't show you really how to do this, but if this was my plate, I'd put a little ketchup on my poutine. It's roast beef gravy and some cheese. Sausage with a dollop of mustard, and the leftover veggies. I didn't bother heating up more veggies because that would just make more leftovers, so I can use up everything that's in our fridge now, and then I can start fresh tomorrow. Alright guys, I think I'm going to sign off for now. The lighting was bad. I just tried to do this, but I looked at it and it's really dark, so you can't see. But I'm just eating my supper now. There, that's the leftovers.
Hi.
There's Miss Misha.
Bye, I love you.
Mr. Mays, and Miss Mally's over on the other side of the table, but she doesn't want to be seen. Just a minute, Misha. So I think I'll check you guys tomorrow. I think tomorrow's going to be more of a baking day. I have to make bread. I was going to do it today, but I didn't. I'm going to make it tomorrow. And I'm thinking I might make some blueberry muffins. I have frozen blueberries in the freezer, so I'll make some blueberry muffins because I could easily freeze a batch of those, keep a batch out, and we can use them for breakfast and stuff like that. But
Bye, I love you.
all right, she
Bye,
loves you.
I love you.
Okay, Misha, that's enough. And Mr. Mays is right there. Yeah. Anyways, you guys have a great night. Like, share, and subscribe. I'd love to hear from you.
Bye.
And yeah, check out a few more of our videos. They're nothing fancy, but we're friendly folk, and I'd love to meet some new people. So take it easy. Peace, love, and happiness, and we'll catch you on the flip-flop.
Bye.